Hi everybody! So today we're going to be looking at something fun to do if you're in Brooklyn, New York City. This is something that I just experienced this past weekend with my family. And so come along with me and I'll share you some tips and tricks along the way. Me and my family went on a Saturday, and it was very smart to go ahead and book those tickets way ahead of time. I had planned this adventure probably 2 weeks in advance, and didn't tell anybody to really rush and purchase their ticket right away. But the week of, on that Tuesday, I checked again, and there were only about 20 tickets left. And so, within a matter of few hours, me and my family bought about six of them. And by the end of, a span of 2 hours, they were already gone. As you can see here, I'm making this video on a Wednesday, and the tickets are all sold out from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. on a Saturday. So, if you're thinking of going on a weekend, definitely recommend to go ahead and buy your tickets ahead of time. Now, I'm going to go walk through the courses, and the first one we're going to be looking at is the ropes course. It was super fun. You get to put on a harness, and it straps you in securely to the top. There's like these little slots on the top where you can go ahead and roll your harness through, and it's really fun. You get to meet strangers along the way, and it's basically an obstacle course that's hung above the roller rink, and kids and adults of all ages really can enjoy this. I'm scared of heights, so this was really fun to try to conquer that. And a section of it, it's also a zip line, which is awesome, and it kind of zips you around the entirety of the park. And I think it was probably one of my favorite parts. The next part that we encountered is the rock wall. I don't have a video of it. I don't know why, but it's probably because it was super hard. I tried one of the walls and I couldn't even get past it, and so I quickly moved on to something else. I recommend it if you had more time and you wanted to spend some time there. But my team decided to just go ahead and move on to the battle beams. Definitely super fun. But we did have to cut our time a little short just because there was a lot of kids around, and we didn't want to hurt them. And so we kept our games kind of short. But just look at this. It's just huge pillows of air that you are able to fall into and jump into on a balance beam. And you're given these batons. They're kind of like around, so you have to go find them. But we had a great time just battling each other. Definitely fun. And my family, as you can see here, I'll just give you a second to look. We had a great time. There was also little kids that kind of just randomly challenged us, and we went along with it. But they had a great time when we left too. Right behind the balance beams is the ninja course, which is coming next. I definitely recommend for this one to do a couple of push-ups or something the day before. My bestie over here broke her nail throughout the course. I was probably on the rings because those are so difficult. We actually made our way across to the other side, which was easier. This side was much easier, but at the same time, still challenging. The first way that we figured to go across was, on our, bellies, trying to go wrangle our way across. But actually, it was even easier for us adults because we were able to stand up on these beams. And so my girl over here finally figured it out, and made her way across, and was one of the first ones that was able to go, I think, at least halfway or more than halfway. And as you can see here, for adults, we can kind of cheat our way across where we can hold on to the pole on top. And you can see in this next clip her just making her way across the different obstacles on there. and all challenging in all different ways, but super fun for adults even. Amina was the one that was able to make it the farthest, and as far as the girls can go, she made it onto, I think, the third rope on the far end of the course, and she got tired at that point. It's a lot of upper body. As far as for the boys, Deanne was the one that got the furthest. I think probably around the same spots of 3 ropes. Those things are killer. I don't know. I've never had rope climbing class in gym class, but I can only imagine. It's really challenging. Come on, baby, 3 more.
No, yeah, stop. Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, this is easy for you.
Next up, we went upstairs to the arcade, which I think I would say was my least favorite part just because you didn't get any games attached with the card that they give you. The lady did say at the reception said that there was 2, but I didn't see any games at all that I could use with my card. And so the boys just kind of played foosball and enjoyed their time up there, but the ladies went downstairs and actually went to the laser maze. Now, I've been to laser tag and also been inside laser mazes. But this one was really nice because even without playing any games, the laser was turned on and there was nobody waiting in line. And so me and the girls just had a photo shoot and just had fun taking pictures in there before the boys came down and also joined us. And the super nice thing about the laser maze versus the arcade is that it only took 25 cents or a quarter to play a game. Here's Rosie and Mina playing 2-player. They were having a great time going under the lasers. Their challenge was to go ahead and touch the green square and the flashing red square at the same time to complete the mission. You get about like 30 seconds in there, and if you do complete the mission, you are able to have another game of free play. And so we won a bunch of rounds because there was like sometimes 5 people in there. We were kind of cheating, and so we were able to play 4 or 5 times, which was really nice, just off of 1 quarter. So what would my overall rating be? I would give Area 53 a 5. I really enjoyed my time there with my friends and family, and I think they would say so too. There was a lot of little kids there, but it just added to the fun in my opinion. And one thing I would just say lastly is I didn't even use skates. They were only $5, but you could bring your own as well. And so within the 3-hour time span, we didn't really have enough time for skates anyways. I hope you enjoy your time with us, and I hope to see you next time on our channel. Bye bye.